Got my princess down here helping me with my screw up.
What's this? New part found a spring.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been about a month since the last video. Long story short, if I go on a hiatus because of something, it's because I'm trying to figure something out and I don't want the camera to distract me from doing that. I was rebuilding two transmissions with one. Like I took one apart, one perfectly good one, and repaired two broken transmissions with the one. So I'm gonna throw a quick clip at the end of this, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of what was going on with that. I was gonna make a whole video on it, but it was like 25 minutes long, and a lot of it wasn't recorded of putting it back together. So I didn't make a whole video. So I'm gonna make a quick clip, throw it at the end of this, and you guys will see that. This video, though, at the end of that is gonna show me putting my header on, my fuel rail on, and any other little accessories I want to add on to my engine, because this Saturday I'm taking out the engine from the Accord and I'm gonna start cleaning up the engine bay. So let's get right to this. Check this clip out and let's get this video started. All right, this is the transmission to this is the gear stack that I'm gonna use to repair it. But look at this carnage in here. There's just shred everywhere. So what happened was when I went to go buy this, I thought that it needed a clutch, but the owner, said it needed a transmission. I assumed it needed a clutch, but even then, not a big deal. It didn't have third, fourth, or fifth. Like I said, what happened was the engine got replaced, and the mechanic who replaced the engine drained the transmission and never refilled it. And on the test drive for the first startup, this is what happened. So I got a super good deal on this on the whole truck, and I'm gonna fix it so that I can use it. But look at that. That's third right there, the third set. Fourth and then fifth. It still had first, second, and reverse. You can see first is still good. Second is still good. And then I mean, in there it looks like a little funky. I gotta inspect it more with it apart. But third, fourth, and fifth are absolutely gone. I'm gonna replace the entire gear set, not just third, fourth, and fifth. Then I might just replace third, fourth, and fifth. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I have a TSX transmission that I also have to fix, which is the transmission for this car. It's a 6-speed trans that when the previous owner put it in first, it just broke. So I gotta open that and find out what's wrong with that one as well, which I'm gonna do in this video. Alright, so here's the TSX gear set. I had a lot of trouble getting this gear set out. For whatever reason, it was stuck in the case, but I ended up getting it out. If you look, all of the gears for the most part look in pretty good shape, except first, obviously. Alright, so it's looking like I gotta replace this shaft first, this shaft, and the bearing here, and then this one here, you can see it's got a little bit of damage on the teeth right there, but I can swap that out. So for the most part, this just needs first gear, which is this one, and then this shaft and this shaft, and I'll have a 6-speed transmission. Transmissions everywhere. Alright, so in this clip you see the CRV trans back together, but the second gear was the incorrect gear installed. It had a cord second when I was supposed to take the TSX second gear and throw it in the CRV trans, because CRV and TSX share the same second gear, and since I was using the Accord shafts in the Accord transmission, I couldn't use the TSX second because it had a Accord second gear, which is a different number, which is the reason why the transmission wouldn't close up in the first place. So I actually had to open up the transmission again, the CRV one right here, after it was closed, take it apart, and take the second gear out, put it in the Accord transmission, then it closed all up. And then I figured this out. I heard something moving around inside of my transfer case gear. And to be totally honest, I'm so glad I took it apart. Look inside. Now look at that bearing. Check this out. These two right here are part of a bearing that's supposed to be here. And this race right here is supposed to be set down in there. So it needs a new bearing and race unless I just grab a whole new transfer case, which I might just do since I know everything will be perfect. Like the set, it'll be perfect. So damn, I'm glad I pulled that apart. Alright, so not all of this is getting installed, but I brought a lot of this down so that I can see what I have in these boxes, because this is like my multiple parts and boxes things, and see what I can install. So let's get to this. Yeah, I don't think I need anything in here as of yet. This can go away. It's not going in right now. It's all engine bay stuff. You know I opened these boxes when I got them. So I'm gonna go ahead and install my header right now. Oh yeah. Alright, got my gasket, got my header. I'm gonna go over to the engine and prep the engine now. Yoink. Yoink. Just new gasket. Nah. Ooh, this is a big moment. You know what? I need these, huh? Yeah, boy. Damn, bro. Oh, this shit is fire. Oh, man. That looks so good. And that shit look good as hell. Damn, I can't get over it, man. Looks so good. About to install my fuel rail right there. Swap out the throttle body, maybe the whole intake section. Yeah. Let's keep going. Could you just take a look at that? This thing is so nice. One of the nicest things I've ever owned. Tell you what. All right, let's get this fuel rail off and swap this stuff out. See about. All right, they are sliding out. Okay, so Sometimes these are a pain to get off. Okay, black, just like that. That came out a lot easier than I thought it would. Alright, I've actually got to take these off. I might have to use them, not 100% sure yet. And I got to get these studs out of here, so I can use the Allen bolts that Ktuned supplied me. Alright, actually to get these studs out, you can just double nut it. Some of you probably know this, some of you don't. You put one down, you put one on top of it, lock them together, and back it off. I'll show you. Just like that. Put you a 12 wrench, 12 socket. And then comes right out. Now that these injectors are out, I can actually clean this area a little bit better, because I couldn't really get into it. Now I can clean it up. So I'm gonna go ahead, straighten that up real quick off camera, get it all cleaned. Well, I got it all cleaned up the best I could. There are a few spots that are still a little, crusty or whatever, but I will be replacing this manifold, with an RBC. Just at the moment for startup and stuff, I'm gonna run this one. So yeah, cleaned it all up. Now I'm gonna pull the injectors out of the fuel rail and install this Ktuned fuel rail, boy. Just pop these in. What's what? Oh, that's the alarm pad for Pop's truck. Alright, those are all installed. I'm not sure if I got them the right way or not. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got these the right way. Alright, now that's prepped, I'm just going to add a little bit of lube to those, just so I can plop them in nice and easy. Alright, now I got these all lubed up, I can go ahead and throw this on the engine. This. Okay, and I am gonna need those spacers. Would you just look at it? It looks so good on there. With the header and everything. Ooh, this thing's starting to look fresh. Goodness. I need a new manifold to get this thing out the way. Bro, look at that shit. Looks so good. Looks so good on there. I'm gonna go ahead and yank off this throttle body real quick. Hey there. Alright. It's nasty in there. So I'm glad I took that off. That's gross. Look how nasty it is in there. Clean that up. There's like powder inside. Look at that. I'm gonna have to suck that up with my handy dandy shop vac. Clean that all up. I started cleaning, like you can see this area is clean here, but I gotta get all the way in there and clean all that sand or whatever the hell, calcium buildup or whatever that is. That is much better, but I still want to get all that shit off. I'm gonna try again. That's the best I think it's gonna get. Sorry for the flash reflection, but compared to what it was, that is way, way better. All right, so between the two throttle bodies here, I'm gonna go ahead and run this one. This spring is cleaner than this one. This one has like cruise control. I'm not gonna be running cruise control. So also these are broken and they're pretty rusty. So I'm not gonna attempt to take those off of the throttle body. I mean, not today anyways. I might swap over the idle air control valve since this one is cleaner inside, and I have to swap over the TPS. The only other difference is this has a evap sensor on top of it, and this one does not. I was gonna go ahead and run this one since it doesn't have the evap sensor, but these are really rusty, and I don't feel like trying to take those off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run this one since it's a temporary throttle body anyways, since I'm gonna upgrade my throttle body in the future and my manifold. So I'm gonna just swap the TPS onto this one and maybe the idle air control valve and get this throttle body put on. All right, so I've got this throttle body already. I cleaned up the idle air control valve, swapped it over. I swapped over the TPS, and this throttle body is ready to go. I cleaned it all up. It's got the same gasket, but I plan on putting a thermal gasket on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this on, button it up so that I can get, like I said, a first start when I throw it in the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on the engine real quick. Like I said, this is just for now, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on. That's that. I'm gonna figure out these hoses later. All right, after forever, I just decided to run a little spacer with this nut. And this one is a spacer nut together. It's like a shock bolt. But I need that because the studs are too long and I don't want to pull them out. I want the studs. Okay. For the most part, this thing is ready to get installed. That probably doesn't go like that, but it's what I'm gonna do for now. Since it reaches and it works. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. Alright, but that's it for this video. We went ahead and installed the header, the fuel rail, and the throttle body. I don't really have anything else that I'm ready to install. The intermediate shaft I can't install just yet because I don't know that which one I'm gonna use. I have two of them. I got the long one and the short one, and I'm pretty much ready to put this in the car the way it is. I got the post mount that I want to put on too, but I want to paint it first. So I didn't do that in this video because I didn't end up painting today. But everything else is ready to go, ready for install. I'm gonna show you guys one more time what it looks like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.